Hopefully I'm in focus here. It's like 6 minutes until sunset, so I guess I'm gonna have to do this in one take. So, yeah, I wanted to make this quick video to talk about my latest audio, portable-ish audio setup for dialogue, voiceover, video production, and a lot of it is, well, the main component of it is a little old. It's the Sound Devices MixPre6 II, which I've had for, I want to say 4 years now, which is kind of crazy now that I think about it. I got it in end of 2019, but I never really had a sound bag for it. And I always was I was hesitant to get a sound bag for it because they all kind of were, I think, overpriced because they're proprietary bags. And I don't want to buy a bag that's designed specifically for one device. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be smaller and more portable audio recorders from Sound Devices in the future, but I found a really good deal on this bag. This is a K-Tek MixPro, I believe, and I'll put it up closer to the screen so you can see it via B-roll. But yeah, it's really cool. I think the biggest feature for me, or the biggest selling point for me, I should say, is there's I think about 2 or 3 manufacturers. There might be a couple more that make sound bags for these types of audio recorders, mixers. That would be Orca and K-Tek. And I think there's also Strut. And there might be a 4th one. I'm thinking Portabrace, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, there's only like maybe 3 or 4. The thing that I like about this one compared to the Orca is that the outside flaps on the Orca bag, they go out like this, and there's a couple of videos online, not too many surprisingly, that discuss the differences between this and the Orca. I believe it's the 27, which fits it's like 0027 or something like that fits the MixPre6 II. They make different bags for different audio devices, but yeah, this one here I like because it's a little bit more low profile. And as I was about to say, I got a really great deal on this sound bag. The caveat was it didn't come with the front pouch. So it was a used K-Tek bag. Normally these go for about $230, which I think is a little outrageous. I mean, it's a great quality bag, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't about to drop $230 on this bag. And there was a used one that, like I said, didn't come with the front pouch, but I didn't really want that anyway. I think that's really designed to, hold a power bank for like an actual location sound mixer. I really wanted something that was just a little bit more low profile and actually protect the MixPre6 when I'm out and about, working on different projects or just bringing it to different locations and I want to record out in the open here without having to set the MixPre down on like concrete or something like that. Now, it's not the most portable setup, of course. Like obviously I could use a, wireless mic setup in this particular situation. But if you've got like multiple talent, or if you want to do like even a podcast outside, this could be a really cool solution. And again, you don't have to get something this advanced or this expensive. Like the Sound Devices MixPre6 II, as I mentioned in a previous video, is very expensive. It's about $1,000 at the time of this recording. It might be like $1,060 USD. There's more affordable audio interfaces too, but I really like this one. And yeah, so I've been using this for a couple years. Like I said, you can get like a Zoom F5, Zoom F6, I think it's Zoom H5, Zoom H6. Oh, somebody's over here. So yeah, it's a really cool device. Like I said, I don't know if it's the most portable solution for everybody's particular use case. Like you could probably get by with the Zoom F3, which would probably be a little bit better for more portability. But the cool thing that I did with this, if I wanted to use the USB-C port with this audio recorder, there's one thing that I did a little differently. I did get the L-mount battery sled. So Sound Devices makes different battery sleds, which I think are a little overpriced, but I got one of the new SmallRig L-mount batteries, NPF 550 to be exact. So it's like kind of like a knockoff Sony NPF battery. But the cool thing is it actually has USB-C, and I'm going to actually come up closer here. you might be able to see there's a USB-C port. So you can actually charge the battery via USB-C. Now, I can't say whether I recommend this battery or not just yet because it is pretty new to me. And I have heard, mixed things about getting third-party batteries. SmallRig, I think, out of all of the third-party manufacturers doesn't seem to be too bad, but I have heard some things with some of their other batteries before. But so far, I was actually able to power this with one of their batteries for about 3.5 hours-ish. That's not an accurate test, but I'm going to do a little bit more testing with this. One cool thing, though, is instead of having to use the USB-C port on the MixPre6 Mark II, I'm actually able to charge the battery via USB-C and power the MixPre6 Mark II through the USB-C port on the battery, which I wasn't sure if it was going to be able to do, but it does seem like it works. I just did this last night. I was able to charge the battery while it was powering the MixPre6. And I know this is a very unique situation, and I'm sure I'm one of very few people who have even tried this, but it's really cool that I can power the MixPre6 with the battery and the USB-C port, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just really happy with how it came out, and it's awesome. Like, I think this would be such a great solution for like mobile podcasts on the go, and it's very low profile. I really like it. I think it's amazing so far. I don't feel the need to upgrade to any bigger audio interface recorder / mixer for quite some time. I'm not actually sending this to the camera. I'm actually going to sync the audio in post here just because I think it's going to be a little bit more convenient. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the USB-C SmallRig battery and just share my experience with it so far. It's not a review. It's not a recommendation. Just the fact that it was able to power this power-hungry audio interface for almost, I said 3 to 3.5. It was probably more like 3.5 to 4 now that I think about it, because I charged it, I think at like 11 o'clock last night to like 1:30, and then I let it run from like 2 to like 5:45 in the morning because I woke up pretty early this morning, and it was almost dead, but not completely. So it probably could have gone for a little bit longer. Who knows how good the batteries are gonna, hold up over time with, recharge cycles. But yeah. So anyway, I'm kind of just rambling on here, and the sun's going down, so I don't have much more to say. But tell me what you guys think of the audio quality in this this video. Oh, somebody's revving up their motorcycle over there. Yeah, I actually went to 3 or 4 different parks today to try to record this video, and they were so crowded. So I just decided to come back to the skate park because some days it's just pretty dead. It was a beautiful day today too. It was pretty warm for October actually, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised nobody's really here at the moment, even though it is starting to get dark. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video here. Thank you so much for checking it out. Please let me know what you think of the audio in this video. And is this something that you'd be interested in doing? Not necessarily with the MixPre6 Mark II, but getting an audio bag for your audio interface, recorder, whether you have a Zoom H5, Zoom H6. I mean, those are more handheld, so maybe you don't really need an audio bag, but maybe you have a Zoom F3 or a Tascam field recorder. I just didn't really like putting the MixPre down on flat concrete, and I don't obviously I don't shoot out in skate parks normally, but when you're kind of doing different projects and you want to just toss it somewhere, and you don't want to damage it. At least I don't want to damage it. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. Like I said, I got this sound bag or audio bag for half the cost of what it is brand new, without the pouch on the front. So for me, I think it's working out pretty good. So anyway, I am going to end it right here.